I speak for every Real Madrid fan when I say when we take on Benfica tomorrow, it's gonna be an emotional reunion with Jose Mourinho and the Champions League that we won in Lisbon, Portugal. All right, for so many reasons, and I'm gonna get into that. And for younger Madridistas, I will go a little bit further back just so you understand what La Décima means in actual fact. Well, aside from the fact that we won that in Lisbon, in the home of Cristiano Ronaldo, the greatest player of all time. Majority will agree to that. And as well as one of the greatest coaches of all time, Jose Mourinho. Now, Jose Mourinho did not win the Champions League with Real Madrid, but I guarantee you, he laid the foundation for La Decima. He laid that structure for the 10th. And if I could make a wish, I would have wished Jose Mourinho would at least get one Champions League in the history of Real Madrid because I feel like he deserves it. Okay. But like I said, this was the most talked about Champions League in the history of Real Madrid, right? There was so much pressure. And what added to that pressure was the first era of the Galacticos. So for younger Madridistas who may not know, now that was why it was really talked about. And a couple of reasons. I could go further back to 1997, 1998. We won the Champions League against Juventus, right? Mijatovic, 1-0. In 1999, 2000, we also won the Champions League against Valencia, 3-0. Fernando Morientes, Steve McManaman, and Raul Gonzalez. Now, 2001 and 2002, we won the Champions League again, and that was 2-1 against Bayer Leverkusen, Raul Gonzalez again, and Zinedine Zidane, the volley. So, we were really successful from 1997-98 to 2001-2002. So when the first era of the Galacticos started, we were like, okay, we will dominate. That was the feeling. All right. Well, surprisingly, from that 2001-2002, Glasgow, Scotland, all the way to 2013-14 in Lisbon, Portugal, there was a drought. There was a Champions League drought, and some of us lived through it. It was sad, it was disappointing, it was frustrating because we had the players. Remember, we had Figo back then, and then we added Zinedine Zidane where we won the Champions League, right? Like I said, 2001, 2002, and then added Ronaldo Nazario, Luis de Lima. Again, if I could make a wish, Ronaldo Nazario, I will give him one Champions League for Real Madrid. Yes, but unfortunately, it didn't happen. And you can only imagine the hype back then, having all those players in a team. So all the way from 2000, when that era started, to 2006, we were so hopeful. But it was rough. It was disappointing. All right. And then another era started in 2001, which perhaps ended in 2019 when we signed Eden Hazard. So again, this time, it was better. It was, in fact, it was great. It was great. Let me put it that way. That is because although it didn't start really well, again, that was what I said. Jose Mourinho was really unlucky. We were not hitting the semifinals prior to Jose Mourinho, and he had that treble with Inter Milan in 2009-10 when he won the Champions League as well, and he defeated Barcelona. So in 2010, he came at Real Madrid. So now we have Jose Mourinho, we had Cristiano Ronaldo and those guys. Right, in that 2009 window when we signed Ronaldo, Kaká, Karim Benzema. So again, the hope just went higher. So that is the reason why La Decima was talked about so much and with so much pressure. But sometimes from 2010, 2011, against Pep Guardiola's Barcelona, we fell short. Jose Mourinho's first semi-final. Again, second semi-final against Jurgen Klopp's Borussia Dortmund. All right, we fell short again 11-12 and 12-13 against Bayern Munich that was managed by Jupp Heynckes. So 3 consecutive finals, we could not make the final. So we experienced torture. All right, it was tough for Real Madrid fans in that period. So we lived through it. Okay, but joy comes in the morning, as always. So Lisbon, La Decima in Portugal, the hope of Cristiano Ronaldo and Jose Mourinho. There comes the 10th. There comes La Decima. And it was the magic, that equalizer by Sergio Ramos. El Capitano. We love you, by the way. We love you. So that equalizer took that game to extra time, and we went on to win by 4-1. Yes. So it will always be in our minds. But it was not just about that. It is about everything that happened in between. So when we talked about Lisbon, we have to talk about the foundation of it. That has to do with Jose Mourinho. And it means so much. And after that, we missed out in 14-15 season. And then we flip it. 15-16, 16-17, and 17-18. So yes, joy cometh in the morning. Yes. So we enjoyed later on. But again, for some of you that were not Real Madrid fans, well, luckily, you didn't have to live through that moment. All right. But it is what it is. 21-22 also, we feasted. All right. 23-24, we ate well. We did. And the interesting thing in all of these is Ronaldo in Lisbon, Bale in Cardiff, all right, Karim Benzema in Paris, Jude Bellingham in London, right? So I don't know. I don't know. But there's something about the Champions League in Real Madrid, and this is a very good relationship, however you want to look at it. All right. So good luck tomorrow. Jose Mourinho, we love you, but we need that 3 points. We need to finish in that top 8. But anyways, if you're not playing against us, Jose Mourinho, we'll always wish you the best, and we love you. Until then, y'all stay blessed and peace out. Catch you later for the match reactions. I mean, I'll try to get in as many games as possible here after the match day 8 games. Okay. Until then, stay blessed and peace out.